Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Dinwiddie into the front court. It's 12-10. To Durant. Kevin Durant, 4 out of 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
Smith to Payton. To Marcus Morris. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Dinwiddie with the basketball. 14-10 the score. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Payton. Cruises inside for 2.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Kevin Durant. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his cores.
Payton to Dennis Smith Jr. Trying to cash in. Smith with a shot. It won't fall. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We're through one quarter here in game number 5. Back with more after this. It's the second round of the second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball.
Count it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Dennis Smith Jr. Shot won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
To Durant. Oh, they call him for the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Durant. Can't get the bounce. Taj Gibson knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And look out. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Durant. Taj Gibson sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that spot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Harden. Oh, emphatic slam. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Nets have the basketball. Curling inside. And counted at the rim.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
knocks it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Durant. For three, that's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
He can't get past the defender. Lays it up and in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Taj Gibson has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. It's the first, misses the second. Kyrie. The jumper's off the mark. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Gibson. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. Irving with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. To Durant. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
James Harden. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Love. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Irving into the front court. His team up by 7. Kevin Durant lets it go. Not that time. The follow won't go either. The follow won't go either. To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet. It's Brooklyn's ball.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Kyrie Irving for 2. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden in possession. Now down 6. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Here's Irving into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Harden to Love. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Durant to Irving. In the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys can hold for the final shot. Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, we have reached the break in this pivotal Game 5. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for...
Back to it.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Irving brings the ball up court to Jordan. Has a look. Now a shot by Jordan, no good.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Not going to have it this time. That one's going to be out of bounds. Irving. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Harden. Has a chance. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
To Jordan, down low. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And a nice finish at the rim. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
They get it down to Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Irving with the basketball. His team on top by 8. To Dinwiddie. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Harden with it up top. They'll run the offense. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here's Durant for 2. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Harden. Not that time.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Goes to the left side. Harden shakes free and hits.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Kyrie Irving, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Harden. Fires the three with James Harden. Muscle memory. Gets it to